Dear students, welcome to my third class on Module 4, Vector Space and Orthogonality. In this lecture video, we're gonna see about vector subspace and problems on vector subspace. What is vector subspace? Let V be a vector space under addition and multiplication over a field F. Let W be a subset of V, then W is called a subspace of V if W itself is a vector space with respect to the same operations as in V. So I am taking a subset W of the vector space V, and this W is also a vector space with respect to the same operations like addition and multiplication. So these kind of subset will be called as a subspace of the vector space V. Theorems on subspaces. Theorem 1. A non-empty subset W of a vector space V is a subspace if and only if the following conditions are holds good. The first condition is alpha belongs to W, comma beta belongs to W, then alpha plus beta belongs to W. The second condition is C belongs to F, the scalar C belongs to F, and alpha belongs to W, then C into alpha belongs to W. Theorem number 2. A non-empty subset W of a vector space V is a subspace if and only if alpha belongs to W, comma beta belongs to W, and the scalars C1 comma C2 belongs to F, then C1 alpha plus C2 beta must belong to W. So with these two conditions also, we can say that W is a subspace of the vector space V. Theorem number 3. The intersection of two subspaces of a vector space V over a field F is a subspace of V. For example, I am taking two subspaces S and T. The intersection S intersection T is also a subspace of the vector space V. A small note on this: the union of two subspaces of a vector space V over the field F is not a subspace of V. Problems on subspaces. The first problem: prove that W is equal to x comma y comma z with a condition that x equal to y equal to z is a subspace of V3 of R. To prove this one, I am taking two vectors alpha and beta, and alpha defined like x1 comma y1 comma z1 with a condition that x1 equal to y1 equal to z1, and beta is defined like x2 comma y2 comma z2 with the condition that x2 equal to y2 equal to z2. Now I am going to consider C1 alpha plus C2 beta. Now, and I am going to prove that this C1 alpha plus C2 beta belongs to W. It means that all the points of the C1 alpha and C plus C2 beta must satisfy the condition x1 is equal to y1 is equal to z1 condition. So in the place of alpha and beta, I am taking alpha is equal to x1 comma y1 comma z1 and taking beta as x2 comma y2 comma z2. So I'll be getting C1 into x1 comma y1 comma z1 plus C2 into x2 comma y2 comma z2. By multiplying and adding, I got C1 alpha plus C2 beta as C1 x1 plus C2 x2 comma C1 y1 plus C2 y2 comma C1 z1 plus C2 z2. So now to show that this C1 alpha plus C2 beta belongs to W, we have to show that the C1 x1 plus C2 x2 will be equal to C1 y1 plus C2 y2, and which is equal to C1 z1 plus C2 y2. They have given that x1 is equal to y1 is equal to z1 and x2 is equal to y2 is equal to z2. Like after multiplying the scalar, this leads to C1 x1 equal to C1 y1 equal to C1 z1 and C2 x2 equal to C2 y2 equal to C2 z2. After adding, I'll be getting C1x1 plus C2x2 will be equal to C1y1 plus C2y2 will be equal to C1z1 plus C2z2. So with this condition, we can say that this C1 alpha plus C2 beta belongs to W. Hence, W is a subspace. Problem number 2. Verify whether W is equal to x1, x2, x3 with the condition that x1 square plus x2 square plus x3 square, which is less than or equal to 1, is the subspace of V3 of R. To prove this one, I am taking example alpha and beta. Alpha is equal to 1, 0, 0 with the condition that 1 square plus 0, which is less than or equal to 1. And beta is equal to, I am taking 0, 1, 0 with the condition that 0 plus 1 square plus 0, which is less than or equal to 1. And I am going to assume the scalars like C1 is equal to 1 and C2 is equal to 1. Now take the condition C1 alpha plus C2 beta. Like after adding this C1 and C2 here and replacing alpha is equal to 1, 0, 0 and beta is equal to 0, 1, 0. I got the equation like 1 into 1, 0, 0 plus 1 into 0, 1, 0. By multiplying and adding, I got the vectors like 1, 0, 0 plus 0, 1, 0. It will be equal to 1, 1, 0. So now this point I am going to represent like this. So I'll be getting 1 square plus 1 square plus 0, which will be equal to 2, which is not less than or equal to 1. So hence we can say that W is not a subspace. Problem number 3. Prove that the subset W is equal to x, y, z with the condition that x minus 3y plus 4z is equal to 0 of R3 is a subspace of R3. So to prove this one, I am taking again two vectors. Alpha is equal to x1, y1, z1 such that x1 minus 3y1 plus 4z1 is equal to 0 and beta is equal to x2, y2, z2 such that x2 minus 3y2 plus 4z2 is equal to 0. Now I am going to consider C1 alpha plus C2 beta. So I'll be getting the equation like C1 into x1, y1, z1 plus C2 into x2, y2, z2. After multiplying and adding, I got C1 alpha plus C2 beta is equal to C1 x1 plus C2 x2, C1 y1 plus C2 y2, C1 z1 plus C2 z2. Now to show that this C1 alpha plus C2 beta belongs to W, we have to check these points can be taken like x1 minus 3y1 plus 4z1 is equal to 0 or not. So now consider C1 x1 plus C2 x2 minus 3 times of C1 y1 plus C2 y2 plus 4 times of C1 z1 plus C2 z2. So now from this equation I am taking C common factor and simplifying this, I got the equation like C1 into x1 minus 3y1 plus 4z1 plus C2 into x2 minus 3y2 plus 4z2. Since they have given this and this as 0, so I'm replacing that here. So I got C1 into 0 plus C2 into 0. So I got this equation is 0. Hence I can say that the C1 alpha plus C2 beta belongs to W. Hence W is a subspace. Problem number 4. Prove that W is equal to x1, x2, x3 such that x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 0 is a subspace of V3 of R. To prove this one, I am taking two vectors again. Alpha is equal to x1, x2, x3 such that x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 0 and beta is equal to y1, y2, y3 such that y1 plus y2 plus y3 is equal to 0. I am going to consider C1 alpha plus C2 beta, that is C1 into x1, x2, x3 plus C2 into y1, y2, y3. By simplifying this, we got the equation like C1 alpha plus C2 beta is equal to C1 x1 plus C2 y1, C1 x2 plus C2 y2, C1 x3 plus C2 y3. So now to prove this one, C1 of alpha plus C2 beta belongs to W, we have to represent this point in this form. So for that, I am going to consider C1 x1 plus C2 y1 plus C2 x2 plus C2 y2 plus C1 x3 plus C2 y2. C2 y3. So by taking the common factor, so I got the equation like C1 into x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus C2 into Y1 plus Y2 plus Y3. Since they have given that X plus Y plus Z are X1 plus X2 plus X3 and Y1 plus Y2 plus Y3 is equal to 0, I got C1 into 0 plus C2 into 0. So hence I got the complete equation is 0 here. So it implies that C1 alpha plus C2 belongs to, C2 beta belongs to W, hence W is a subspace. So in the next lecture video, we'll be discussing the concept of rank by using echelon form. Thank you.